Okay, take 4. This is like the 4th time I've tried to make a video this week, and technical problems keep messing it up. I've had a very stressful week overall because things keep not working right, and that's very aggravating. I mean, I go to work, and work is most of the day, and then I come home, and you want things to be working, but frequently they're not. So, I'm just very stressed out. Not been able to play my games to relax because they keep crashing. Civilization 5 in particular crashes all the time. And it's also having graphics issues that make it difficult to play. So it's like, Urgh! And then this past week on Friday, the Vista 32 that I'd been set up with was like, put in the right kind of key. And I'm like, I put in my Vista 64 key. And they're like, no, a Vista 32 key. And so I ended up having to get one off of a computer that someone had given to Chris recently. He helped me a little bit with that. But right now I'm looking at either buying a new computer or fixing this one properly, or I don't know what. I'm not even sure exactly what I want. This one's old and it's kind of worn out. It was on its last legs when I was moving out from home, but nobody was listening to me when I complained about it. So I'm looking at getting either a tablet or a laptop or something portable, because the desktop thing doesn't work as well when you're not home much. So I'm figuring that out, but I'm not sure what I want yet. Amy says it looks like I'm looking for a gaming laptop, but I still don't know. I might need multiple computers for different uses. I've not figured it out. And I'm also looking at upgrading my phone. TrackPhone is running some specials on their website, and I'd like a new phone. I'd also really like some of those triple minute specials that they're having on the graduate whatever. It's a sale, it's money. The phone would pay for itself the first time I bought minutes for it. And I'm almost out of minutes on my current phone, so now's a good time to upgrade. But I've been looking at computers. I don't know what kind of computer I want, and right now I can't afford the ones that I think look like what I want. My expenses are really low, and I did pay like $500 towards paying off my credit card. That's almost like dumping my whole paycheck into paying it off. So I am making good headway there. I think my expenses may be a little bit too low, and Amy and I have been discussing that recently because I do eat a lot more than she expected me to, but we'll just figure out whatever the difference is and make it work. I'm also looking at taking the FE exam by taking it, I have to come up with the money for that by August, and I also have to come up with the money for the other things I want to do by, certain times, so I'm trying to figure out my budget for the next several months. So I'm gonna sit down and do that tonight. No, I've not yet finished my Animazement video. I will finish it. Possibly while this internet is down. But I've got the FE exam, there's visiting Galen, which I'm planning to do in July. I haven't seen her since Animazement last year, and it's been almost a year since I've seen her. I was hoping to see Fancy Pants this summer, or maybe in September, I'm not sure which. We'll have to figure that out. And looking at my finances gives me a better idea of when I actually have time to go visit her, and money. I also want to get a passport so I can start looking abroad, and I want to do some fun magic stuff. Now, individually, those things are cheap, but when you put them together over the course of several months, they do become expensive. And then, of course, there's the insurance on my car, which is expensive, so I'm going to have to figure out those finances. The good thing is that No More Rack is a website I found that has a lot of very short-term super discounts. Sometimes 75% off on electronics. So I may end up buying at least some computer stuff off that website because it would be affordable, and then it doesn't have to be perfect when it's super cheap. Alright, but the other thing that I need to make sure I'm able to do with my money is move. I've gotten a job possibility. I'm currently going through a battery of tests with them, and if I pass, then, it would be a big step up from my current position. It's closer to the kind of work that I want to do. It would be kind of an entry-level programming job, and a lot of the entry-level jobs that I want in aerospace require at least some programming, and they want you to have experience. So this would be a way for me to get experience. It's with a company I'm already familiar with, but I'm not going to name it because I don't want any competition. But I need to be able to save up for moving expenses too. I may get lucky and be able to get like a credit card with the State Employees Credit Union, but you don't want to count on that kind of thing. So I'm going to plan as if nothing's going to work out, and you don't want to go into debt for a job. Anyway, the other big thing I did this past week was prepare some notes and send them to my buddy Jesse, and he said that it was a little over his head at the moment, but he would find time at some point. We're talking about meeting up after his dissertation since he's going to be in this area then anyway. So then we'd be able to go over my notes and we could figure this stuff out. And since he's doing his dissertation and his defense, so he might be a doctor by that point, it would be possible that we could potentially publish like something. It would be good. It might be better, I don't know, but it would be good to have someone else to go over it with me. And Jesse's really good at the things I'm bad at, so he would be a good choice. He's also a good guy, so I'm not worried that he's gonna like run off with my notes or anything. He's a decent guy. He's honest. So that's been my week. I'm a little over on time, but I don't care. I'll upload this when I can, because the internet is down again.